All right, y'all. I heard this poem today, and I thought it was super, super cool. I believe the author's name is Scott Lewis, and it's a long one, but I think you're going to enjoy it. So it's called Holes, and it goes like this. I'd been in that hole for a very long time, in the dark and in the damp, in the cold and in the slime. The shaft was above me. I could see it quite clear, but there was no way I could reach it from here. Nor could I remember the world way up there, so I lost all my hope and gave in to despair. I knew nothing but darkness, the floor and the walls. Then off in the distance I heard someone call. Get up, get ready. There's nothing the matter. Take rocks and old sticks and build a fine ladder. This had never occurred to me. It did not cross my mind, but I started to stack all the stones I could find. When I ran out of stones, then old sticks were my goal. For one way or another, I'd get out of this hole. So soon I had a ladder that was sturdy and tall, and I thought, I'll soon leave this place once and for all. I climbed up my ladder. It was no easy chore, for from lifting these boulders, my shoulders were sore. I climbed up my ladder, but soon had to stop, for my ladder stopped some 10 feet short from the top. I climbed back down my ladder and started to cry. I'd done all I could do. I gave my best try. And in spite of my work in this hole, I must die. And all I could do was sit and think, why? Was my ladder too short, or my hole much too deep? Then from up high, a voice, do not weep. And then the faith, hope, and love, it entered my chest, as the voice said to me that I had done my best. He said, you've worked hard. Your labor's been rough. But the ladder you've built is at last tall enough. Do not despair. You have reason to hope. Just climb up your ladder. I'll throw down my rope. I climbed up the ladder, then climbed up the cord. When I got to the top, there stood the Lord. I couldn't be happier. My struggle was done. I blinked in the brightness that came from the sun. I fell to the ground. His feet did I kiss. I cried, what can I do to repay thee for this? Then he looked all around. There were holes in the ground. They had people inside, and they were seen all around. There were thousands of holes that were damp, dark, and deep. Then the Lord turned to me and he said, feed my sheep. Then he went on his way to help other lost souls. And I got right down to work, calling down to the holes, get up, get ready, there's nothing the matter. Take rocks and old sticks and build up a fine ladder. It was now my turn to spread the good word, the most glorious message that man ever heard. That there was one who is willing to save us, one and all. And we've got to be ready when he gives the call. He'll pull us out of that hole that we're in. And he'll save all our souls from death and from sin. So do not lose faith. There's reason to hope. Just build up your ladder. He'll throw down his rope.